everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. Well, today is Saturday. It is November 18th, 2017, and it is late. It is about 6 o'clock in the evening, but I really want to get this video up for you guys and give you guys my weekly update. Also, I just saw on my Instagram, Angela, if you're watching, that she wanted to know or asked, well, she didn't really ask me, but if I had done a video on how I do intermittent fasting. So Angela, what I will do is I will do another video in the upcoming week and just share with you how I'm doing it. Now, I'm still learning about all of this stuff, but honestly, what I wanted to come on here today and talk to you guys about is why I am doing what I am doing and what led me to do intermittent fasting and therefore, keto. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this fast because I already know my camera's gonna get hot and it's pretty late. Hubby's gonna be home any minute to have dinner. I have nothing ready. Okay, so why did I pick, or why am I doing intermittent fasting? And also, I'm gonna share with you two things that I know that it is working for me, okay? But for me, this is it in a nutshell, guys. This is it. Inflammation, okay? Inflammation has been a part of me for so many years. Now, how did I get to be so inflamed? Well, because first of all, I've lived a stressful life my entire life. Now, I'm not stressing now, no. But when you live such a stressful life, stress accumulates in your body. And so after so much, guys, you're basically running on cortisol and your adrenal glands are exhausted. They're exhausted and they're not doing what they need to do. So you're running on cortisol, which is dangerous in itself. And I'm running on insulin, too much insulin, okay? And the combination of these, plus being perimenopause, it's just covering me in a big umbrella of inflammation. Okay, that's what it is in a nutshell. And I was trying, and I've always been the type of person that knows that food could be your primary medicine, could be the way to go and try to help your body from the inside out. Now, the reason why I've always known that is because you guys know I was vegetarian in my late 20s, early 30s. I became vegetarian not because I wanted to lose weight, but because I believe that food is what heals us or can heal us. Now, I'm not saying, I take high blood pressure medication, you guys know that. And so, but that's a band-aid. I want to fix what's causing my high blood pressure, and it's inflammation. It is. It really, really is caused by what I just told you, perimenopause and hormonals out of control and insulin raised and cortisol, living like that. So I had to reduce these factors in my life. Well, I was depressed, and I want to make another video on what I've been taking that I haven't been telling you guys. Not because I'm ashamed or anything like that, but I think it's because you yourself become in denial. You know what I mean? But I'll make another video for you when it comes to what I am taking to help me get through my day, so you guys can just imagine. I knew in my heart of hearts that the food and the exercise were going to be just the key. Otherwise, I was not going to end up in a good place. The other thing with me, I know I'm insulin resistant, which means my cells are not getting the sugar. How I know that? How do I know? Because I'm eating carbs. Like in the morning, I have my breakfast, okay? It has carbs in it. It has sugar in it. Okay, but yet when I come to around 12, 1 o'clock, I don't know if you guys remember me saying, like around 2 o'clock, I'm like depleted. I'm like done. Why? Because I have enough sugar in my bloodstream, but my cells don't have them. So you become hypoglycemic, not because your blood doesn't have the sugar, but because your cells don't have the sugar. And I had to learn that. And when I started reading on that, as I was trying to find a better way of living, that was a light bulb as well. So there was many things that I've been learning that I knew, okay, I need to fix this insulin because I'm going to become diabetic if I don't. Okay, if I keep getting hypoglycemic, and it was becoming more and more frequent for me. So that was one thing. I knew my lifelong stress, and I mean stress since I was a little girl, and it is what it is. Even though there's been forgiveness and there's been, kumbaya with all of it, I'm not stressed today. It's accumulative. you bring it with you. Your body doesn't shut it off. And so I live on cortisol because I haven't shut it off. So here's insulin, here's cortisol, and then PMS in the mix, hormones, all crazy, because my adrenal glands are so shot that it's not helping me with my estrogen. And so I needed to do something about this. So where does intermittent fasting come in? It's huge, because remember, everything you put in your mouth, especially sugar, carbs, okay, even fruit, it's fructose, which is actually a little bit worse for you because it goes directly to your liver. But fruit does have a lot of fiber. Okay, but anyway, the point is that when you eat that way continuously, and you're popping soda, and you're eating a little bit of chocolate here and a little bit of this here and all these carbs, and then you have maybe a little bit of pasta here and everything, it accumulates. It's accumulating, you know, it's constant insulin pumping out. Okay, intermittent fasting, what does it do? Basically, it gives your insulin a break in between. That's what it does. It reduces the insulin being pumped out, okay? Because there's no sugar that it needs to regulate in the bloodstream. There's none, right? Okay, but your fat is therefore converted into sugar. So you're burning your fat, you're losing weight, and you're giving that insulin a little bit of a break. You know what I mean? So in a nutshell, that's what attracted me to it. You know, when you bring down insulin, okay, and it's not raising havoc, you bring down your cortisol as well, your stress level. So it was a win-win. But then the problem for me was, well, then heck, how do I get from this food to this food? I run out of memory. If it's not the battery, it's the memory. Okay. But how keto came to be was that because of the concept of keto goes well with intermittent fasting, in the sense that keto eating is high leafy greens, non-starchy vegetables. Okay, you can have as many as you want, but having 7 cups minimum. And then your fat is the next biggest thing in your plate, healthy fats. And then it's your protein. Your protein should only be about 4 ounces, maybe 3 ounces, 4 or 5, depending if you work out and all that stuff, but per meal. And I thought, wow, is this really gonna work in combination with intermittent fasting? And the reason why it works is because, first of all, the keto diet is, you could tell there's really no carbs. So the insulin is already helping you, it's coming down. The second thing is your fat is up. So fat is what keeps you satisfied. Fat is what keeps you going, you know, a steady flow of energy. And so you can go much longer without eating and you feel good. And the whole time you're going, you're burning your own fat. That's the key. And so you have energy coming out all day long. And that's where you want to be with intermittent fasting and with keto, is insulin down, fats up, so it can sustain you for your intermittent fasting. That's basically the concept. And in the process of all of that, your body is getting a break. Now, I'm not a pro. I'm just telling you why I started intermittent fasting and why I started in with keto. I know a lot of people do intermittent fasting differently and in different ways, and also keto differently. I'm just somebody who makes sure that I get my leafy greens every single day. Every day. Kale, spinach, mustard greens, you know, all of that, all of those, broccoli, what do they call them? Cruciferous greens, vegetables, those things. Ooh, I feel like we're so close. Those things. Now, the only thing I don't have is any kind of potato, and I don't have corn, which you think, oh my God, I'm gonna miss that. I do miss it. There are moments where I miss it, but I don't crave it. And I think the reason why I'm not in such craving mode is because when you feed your body exactly what it needs nutritively, is that a word? But then your cravings really deplete. Now, your brain remembers how things taste, so when I look at something, yeah, I want it, but there's no like craving all day long, like where, oh my God, I can't do this thing because I need to have you know, some type of carb, you know. I'm done with this camera. I'm done. Anyways, guys, that is it. That is why I decided to go ahead and do this. Now, how do I know it's working? I'm going to give you 2 examples real quickly, guys. I'm sorry, I always have to talk really fast. All right. One example, yesterday, I am PMSing. Guys, I have not started my cycle. It is late, but you know, that's what happens when you're perimenal. You don't always get it on time and it gets further apart or whatever. All right, so yesterday I woke up, I was in an ornery mood. I was kind of crying. No, I wasn't kind of crying. I was crying. I was just very, you know, bloated. I was very, you know, I wasn't fatigued. I was not fatigued, but I was, you know, very sensitive to things. I cried. You know, everything was gloom and doom. However, I had all this energy, right? So I decided to tap in on that. I said, you know what? If you tap in on your energy and you keep busy today, because I had it, I didn't feel fatigue. There was no fatigue. It was just, I felt emotional. I felt, you know, that kind of thing. So, oh my God, I was the Energizer Bunny. And I mean, I had PMS symptoms. I even had bloat. I did. But I had all this energy and I tapped into it. I said, just go with it. And I did. And it was amazing. It was amazing. And I've had so much energy and I haven't had any fatigue. I have had moments, guys, where I'm not eating enough of the greens and at the beginning of all of this, where I wasn't eating enough of the greens and enough of the fat to sustain me from meal to meal, because I am hypoglycemic and I'm trying to switch that around. Okay. But overall, I'm saying overall, it's just I've had a lot of energy and no fatigue, and just I've been doing really good. The other thing, now if you guys have been with me for a while, you guys know that, or yeah, I have lost weight before. Recently, at the beginning of the year, I weighed 183. That's the lowest that I got. And when I hit 183, I'm able to wear my wedding band. And here's my wedding ring, okay? And this was a goal for me. This was a huge goal for me. So my whole thing was to get down to 183 so that I can wear my wedding rings. That's part of what I wanted to do. Okay, so do I weigh 183? No, I don't weigh 183. Not even close. Today I weigh 191. So I've lost a total of 1.8 pounds since you last heard from me. So I'm down from 190, let's see, hold on a minute, guys. 193.4, that's what I was, 193.4. down to 191. That's 1.8 pound loss. But why at 193 am I able to wear my wedding bands perfectly, comfortably, bloated even? I'm still bloated. Why? Because I have reduced my inflammation. Even though I weigh more, I reduced my inflammation to where I'm able to wear these at 190. Actually guys, I wore these last week. I forgot to tell you about it. I forgot to tell you, but I wore these last week. I was honestly, I was 194 when I was able to put these on. And I was in my car, I was driving, I was waiting for my daughter to come out of school, and I'm feeling such lightness, like if I was really light, like I would if I would be weighing 170 or something like that. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try on my wedding band. So when I came home that day, I put them on. I weighed, like I said, it was around 194. I put them on and they went right in. No problem, not a one. Any other time on my weight loss journey, I would have to wait to get to 183 to get them on. And I can't be on the time of the month. I would have to come off. I am 191, but I had these on since 194. I am in full mode PMS, so there's bloat, but I have them on. And that's how I know that my inflammation is being reduced. Okay, I'm done with my camera. I say that every time I'm on here. I'm so done. I'm not recording that long, you know, and it shuts down. So I hope I've had to do this video so many times that I don't even know what I told you and what I haven't told you. So I'm going to come back. I told you guys that I want to do a video because Angela had requested, or she didn't really request, but she was wondering if I had made a video on inflammation and how intermittent fasting works and what I'm doing. So definitely I want to do that for you guys. But I really wanted to come on here and let you guys know why intermittent fasting, and then how keto really helps in intermittent fasting, because you're eating relatively no carbs, definitely no. The only fruit that I have are berries, like blueberries, cranberries, that kind of thing, because it has a very low, not glycemic index, but a low insulin index. You know, there's 2 indexes, but anyway, we'll get into all that some other time. But I just, you know, I'm learning every day. I learn every single day. I make sure to make it a point that I learn something about it, you know, this and how my body's working, because like I said, the whole umbrella is inflammation. Because it's the result of all of the inside stuff that's happening. And the fact that I can wear this, and the fact that yesterday I had PMS symptoms, but not the fatigue part of it, it's just amazing. It's absolutely amazing. But anyways, guys, that is it. I hope you guys are all doing well. And yeah, so I weigh right now 191 even, and that is a 1.8 pound loss, almost 2 pounds. And this is important. This is important. But my mind now is get healthy to lose the weight. That's so important. If you get healthy to lose the weight, yeah, I'm not losing this weight so that I can get healthy. And the proof is in this. Because for me to lose weight, if I did it the other way around, if I lose weight to get healthy, I would have to wait for 183 pounds to wear these. But I don't have to wait anymore. I can wear them now because I'm getting healthy. Therefore, I'm losing weight. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, okay, so that when I come back and do that video, I can try to address them. Again, I'm learning. There's so many things out there you can learn on intermittent fasting and all that good stuff. But I'm learning myself. I'm still, you know, processing a lot. I'm just getting started. And the important thing, if you do get started, is make sure you have leafy greens and make sure you have healthy fats to sustain you from meal to meal. Okay, my friends, I will see you all very, very soon. I hope you guys are doing well. Okay, bye.